YouTube? It's your boy KingRee, and I'm back with another video. Wagwan, it's your boy KingRee, and I'm back with another video. I hope you guys like these videos I'm putting out this week, and I hope you guys like the content that I'm dropping. So yeah, this is already a 25-minute long video, so I don't really want to say too much. I don't want to drop no 40-minute long video. Y'all mad because I ain't want to talk to y'all big fat fuck. Yeah, y'all like I was about to skip the mess out of that. Alright, so who would you guys say would be the popular in this group? If this dude is funny, then he will be popular. This dude might be good at basketball, he would be popular. He will be the weird person. I don't know.
I'd rather be
can't
popular than be an A+ student.
What?
Can the agreeers step forward?
I had always been like a straight A kid, 4.0, and then I got to high school, and then I realized students don't care about that. Like, they care like how you look, and I have always had like self-esteem problems, and I'm diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, and I'm diagnosed with clinical depression, and it's like a really big thing to like have people care about me, and I've realized that I'd rather have 10 people like me and have 8 people compliment me every day, and I'd rather hang out with these people instead of study. That's such like a bad like quality to have, and I know it's like not something anybody should be proud of, but it is a real thing, and it is like my life, and it is something that I have struggled with.
My whole life up until...
Wait a minute.
So like sophomore year of high school, when we came out of quarantine, like came back to school, I was like straight A student, like putting a whole bunch of time into school, and I realized like I think for me what will make me look back on my life and be like I enjoyed it is not I was valedictorian in my class and then got into whatever college I wanted to in order to study for the next 4 years and then get a master's and PhD. I want to interact with people and I want to have a good time with people, and I think having fun is in my view always can be more important than
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was focused on trying to be an A+ student, and first of all, that ain't happening. So I was just trying to focus on that type of stuff, and I just wasn't talking to people. So people really thought I was weird, bro. People really thought I was weird. People thought I was peculiar, but they thought I was handsome though. So it don't matter.
Like as I got older, honestly, like I don't care. Like I do want straight A's.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
The mentality that I have grown up with since I was really young was school in general, like right now, isn't supposed to be fun. Isn't supposed to be like a time to enjoy yourself. You can enjoy yourself, but it's supposed to be a focus on the 4 years of your life that'll change the trajectory of your entire life. So yeah, I'd rather have all A's because I definitely am struggling with that right now. Typical Asian kid.
I just want to say my parents are both Persian, like immigrants, and so like academics was kind of like ingrained in me.
Bro, that was almost a stupid moment.
This should be my priority constantly, and it still is. But it's kind of just this like underlying like stress. Like I wish that could just go away. But I mean, it is really important. Like I think that this time in like high school, like not only does it help you develop like your identity and how you interact with others and like how social you are, but I think it also like really trying in academics and trying in school like develops that work ethic that you need for the future.
The way I think of it is like, would I really put all my eggs into the basket of being popular? Why should I be so caught up on what other people think of me when I can perfect myself, when I can try my hardest to be as smart as I can?
I think you can be smart and not have straight A's.
Yeah, I agree too.
Having straight A's isn't even about how smart you are. It's about how hardworking you are.
Yeah, but I also feel like as long as you're trying, it's not really that hard.
But at the same time, I feel like there are kids that do try their best, and the best they can get is like a C+. Like
If you're saying that like you just want to be popular instead of having like A's, in my opinion, that's kind of sad. Like, why are you thinking that you need to be this person who's thinking about everyone, who wants everyone to like them, who wants to be liked by everyone, when you can focus on yourself for your future?
Bro, chill out. Why are you cutting into her?
I value other people's opinions more than my own, which is so sad. Like, at the end of the day, I am my own person. I should be able to make decisions for myself. But then I had to come to terms with the fact that I make decisions for other people, and I need to stop. And it's really hard to stop doing that.
It's really amazing that you can recognize
Yeah,
that.
I think that's
Thanks,
like the first
guys.
steps towards like,
Yeah.
like like being comfortable with that.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, just been in a funk lately. Hoping some good thoughts can travel to my head.
Nah.
To becoming popular.
Don't know what y'all got going on, y'all little freakazoids. Wait, what
There's
was
not
it?
like a code you put in, like, okay, this is how I become popular. But
There's your
I
strategy
feel
to
like
become
being
popular.
social can make you like more popular. Being in sports makes you more popular. Like there are certain things you can do that can get your like social status boosted. Like all throughout middle school, elementary school, I was just Morgan. Then I joined leadership and I
I'll
started.
say
I went up
something
to the
after
principal. I
this.
was like, hey, can I do morning announcements? And I think that continued to like high school because I joined leadership again. I joined cheer. Like I feel like if I didn't do those things, like no one would really like know. Like I would still might be known because I'm really social and I try to talk to people. But at this,
Bro, she got a point, bro. If you talk to people, you're going to become popular, bro. And if you have like a YouTube channel, you put in people into the YouTube channel, like school experiments and this and that, you will become popular, bro. I know this dude. He do YouTube. He hates when I say that he's popular. No, bro, I'm not popular. He got mad, bro. He was like, bro, I'm not popular. I said, boy. I said, get down, bro. Why are you puffing your chest at? You're popular. It's not no bad thing. I just want to put on for the people that's not popular. Nigga, you're popular, bro. Get a hold of yourself, bro. That's because he just do YouTube and he talks to everybody. He's a very friendly guy.
You're not really being who you want to be.
Fearfest is back.
Oh, I forgot about these ads. Dang, bro. Am I gonna be getting ads?
I do agree that like
Y'all gonna
there's
watch my
difference
ads
between,
if I
like,
drop
being
ads?
just someone who's like social, so like you just like kind of naturally have that like popular aspect in that people like you or people know you, but I don't see it as like a strategy. Like it's like we're viewing popularity as something that you can just like you just like reach, like, oh, now I'm popular and now I'm not.
Yeah, it's not like the movies, how there's like, oh, Regina George, like the whole school's like, oh my gosh, Regina, like it's never like that.
Yeah,
I've never thought there was a strategy.
These
Like
niggas
I'm
must
just,
not have ever been in high school because they are so false, bro. So false, bro. So false.
Popular can become popular over time.
yeah, I think all you have to do, like honestly, join football, join cheer.
but
You
wouldn't that be a
wouldn't say that's a
strategy?
strategy?
Right. He's stupid.
It is.
At my school, I
That
think
nigga don't know what
popularity
you
has
talking
always
about.
been more about just
Cause
like,
what?
are you a likable person and not
Which
like
is a strategy. Like if you're like being likable, like being nice to people can be like seen as a
Right.
strategy.
These
You
people
could be
can-
naturally
well,
likable
like
though.
yeah,
and you
I-
train yourself
authentically
to
I
be more
think
likable.
also I think like if you're gonna be a person who's very outgoing, I think that's just who you are, right? Like I am a person who I think I would feel very uncomfortable. Like I could definitely try, but I think I would just feel uncomfortable being outgoing with people.
Yeah.
We're like talking as
That's
if like an
facts.
unpopular person is like inherently not likable or they're not like
Exactly.
or they're not social. Like the way of measuring is like skewed. Like it's not fully accurate.
Yeah.
I think we also are moving away from
Turn these
popular being
subtitles
like
off.
the popular discussed in like, I don't know, Disney Channel or
Yeah,
like
exactly.
or like
Yeah.
in movies. We're trying to really move away from that. Popular doesn't really look like that anymore. No one really like talks to your face or anything. It's a lot different from than when we were growing up watching movies
Yeah,
versus
I
how we're
agree.
actually experiencing it.
It's like also interesting that like you guys label like yourselves like unpopular, whereas like I still think you guys are extremely likable and like there's no set definition or like a box that we can like put people in as like popular, unpopular. I don't think that it's like a real thing.
You have to be good looking to be popular.
Nah. Yeah, these people, they tripping.
A great social media presence is important to be popular.
Not really.
I think
Nah.
personally, like it doesn't matter, but a lot of people will kind of be like, "Oh my gosh, you're like TikTok famous, or you have followers on Instagram." Like a lot of
Yeah.
people will want to be in your bubble.
My friends, at the end of the day, like they're more like popular than me.
Yeah.
And whenever I post like something on my Instagram, like with all of us, the story gets way more likes. These are my best friends, and at the end of the day, I only love them because like who they are. But let's post with each other more. Let's take more pictures. Let's let everyone know that we're together, so like more people like my story and more people swipe up and say things.
Yeah, like if I didn't get 5,000 views, I would take it down. If I didn't go viral every single day, I'd literally be on the phone with my best friend like, I'm flopping, I'm in my flop era. Like, I'd be so sad.
Without social media, which probably honestly would be way better for like my mental health and like just everything. But I feel like without it, I would still be known, because at the end of the day, like I've said, I'm still a cheerleader, I'm still in all these programs, I still like am very social, and without social media, they'd still know, oh yeah, that's Maureen, because at the end of the day, it's not social media, it's me.
When it comes to like TikTok famous, like I don't see that as like popularity. I see that as more like fame. I have like 1,500 Instagram followers. I'm not like an influencer though.
Yeah.
Like I don't have 1,500 friends. Like I post like maybe like twice a year. It's more just like so people like know what I look like if they search up my name. Like I don't put much thought into like my social media presence, and I don't think that it would make like that big of an effect versus like the friends that I actually have.
I think there's popular people at school that can have little to no like social media presence, and then at the end of the ladder there's unpopular people who can have thousands of followers. Like it all comes down to like how you want to be presented to everyone versus just school, just outside of school, TikTok. You know what I mean?
I feel like the unpopular person that has more followers, in my opinion, I feel like at least like at their school they'd be like more well known, because like, oh, that kid has like a ton of followers, like, oh yeah, I know who that is. I know that like at the end of the day your followers aren't everything, but like in high school it's like, oh, I know who that is, like, oh, I want to be friends with them, because like if I'm friends with them, like I'll get clout too, like stuff like that. So
that's interesting.
Y'all be looking,
I feel like if I'm like
in high school?
looking at Instagram and I see like a random kid with like 4,000 followers, like that's all like bots. Like that's not like cool to me, or like it's just like what? Like
Having sex makes you more popular.
I almost watched that whole entire ad.
I remember the situation in 8th grade where there was this girl that apparently like did it, and everyone was like, wow, oh my gosh. It was like a big thing. I don't really think it's a good way to become popular, but yeah, I guess if your goal was to be talked about, you're being talked about.
I think it does make you more popular, especially since you're young people will talk
Wait a minute.
about you.
Cause then you don't know if people are talking about you in a good way or a bad way. Most of the time, it could be a bad way. If you in middle school, they gonna be like, oh no, she give it up easy. She a bop. Da 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 da. High school, it just like niggas. My age, they was, bro, I got like 7 bodies, bro. I'm like, nigga, I didn't ask, nor do I care. You feel me?
Teenagers, like I think that's like a pretty like natural thing, but I don't think that it like correlates to like popularity in any way. Like by doing that, like in my experience and like what I see, like I don't think that it makes someone more popular or less popular.
What I think is popular, you're known, like you're talked about.
Yeah.
So I think when you're having sex and people are talking about you, you're popular for that reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a bad.
You made a good point, actually. I agree with you. Like I think
with
it's
a whole bunch of people,
it'll be like in gossip or like people like.
If you sleep with a whole bunch of people and people are talking about you about sex, it's bad, bro. It's talking about you in a bad way, not a good way. Dang, bro, no, bro. I roasted someone based on something they wore.
I mean, like, never seriously. Like,
I'm not, never like.
It sounds terrible.
I'm not gonna go up to like a random person and be like, "Why are you wearing that?" Like, that's rude. But like with my like close
if one of my friends
like,
putting something on,
I mean, I've talked like
then I'll be like, bro,
oh my gosh, like
you just going to Walmart, bro? Why you dressed like that, bro?
Like, cause some people at my school be looking wild. Like, some girls will come and they'll have like some shirts right here. I'm like, where's the dress code? Like, they'll just be looking wild, like with pajamas too. I'm just like.
I feel like girls are like different because they will roast you to your face, but you won't know. Like, say like someone was wearing like the most outrageous outfit. Like me and my friends, you go up to you and be like, "Wow, you look so good! Like, literally, where'd you get that outfit from?" And then you'd say wherever you got it from, and we'd look at each other and be like, "Okay," and then we'd walk away, and then we'd talk about it in private. Like, it's just more fake.
I don't like her no more. She mean.
So I have this memory from like a while ago. I showed up to my Temple's like Halloween event in like a strawberry shortcake outfit. I didn't look the best, but I was like trying to put myself out there. And one of my like closest friends, like she comes up to me and then she like, you know, she goes like, "What the hell is that? What are you wearing?" It really, really hurt me. And ever since then, I kind of just stopped doing that.
Like I've been in similar situations where, you know, I've just struggled with like depression and stuff, and when you're going through that, it's so hard to like even get up in the morning and like to then be like, all right, I'm going to pick out which clothes I'm gonna wear, and like this is how I want to look. So I did not dress very well, and there were definitely a lot of times people would you know, make fun of me, whether it's my friends or like other people. So for me, it's just like always been like
Bro, I pulled up to school on some N1s, bro. They was on my butt for the whole week, bro. They did not leave me alone.
Of each other, that's part of like our interactions and our humor. So like I'll like make like jokes to them like if I feel like, but it's never like with like malicious like intent.
Yeah, I think for me, even when my friends are doing it and like I know they don't mean it right, it can still affect you. It's easy to get in the mindset of like, oh, I need to dress a certain way so my friends don't make fun of me.
I feel like if you don't want to get made fun of or get picked on, like with like clothes wise, just wear like the most basicest thing ever, like just plain black, plain, like just don't
plain black. They gonna call you emo.
I think like if you dress how you dress, just dress how you dress.
And go to school naked.
I think people are gonna make fun of you, but like personally, I think people should try to limit how much they do it.
Bro, that joke is so bad.
Even in like friendships or social circles, because like at the end of the day, you don't know.
I'm curious if you've been roasted before, then why are you still doing it even now as a joke?
I don't really get affected by like someone telling me
her.
that like I look stupid. Like we need to like stop like caring about so much about like what like other people think that like you're wearing. Like it's just not that
like,
deep.
Like, you know, if some people come to school and they feel like the most comfortable in like a suit, and like, okay, go you, I guess. Go do that.
Being queer is trendy.
All right, they gonna get their little ad money.
Okay, then can all the disagreeers please step forward and tell me what's problematic with this prompt?
It's definitely not a trend. I think
it's not a trend.
I think it's just more that like it now has a lot more visibility. Like I feel like a lot more people know that it's like an option, and they go, oh yeah, I feel like I identify with that, you know?
Especially like when like all these like topics are like so prevalent on like TikTok.
Some kids in my school give me the ick.
I mean, I feel like everyone gets bothered by something that someone did is weird. Like I'm probably 10,000 people's ick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a universal thing. Everyone's gonna get weirded out by someone or like annoyed. That's natural. Hey, mine's like not serious. I can't stand jorts. They drive me insane.
Oh my god, just like word jorts.
Like I don't. Sorry. Like no. Like
nah, jorts are cool. It just becomes when a girl puts it on and it's like boxy, and it's like booty shorts, but it's boxy. Shorty, what are you doing? Now you making me feel hurt. Made me want to throw a bottle at your head and make a dent in it, bro.
Maybe it's just because I will never look good in them, but like it's now it's like trendy and it like bothers me.
I have like 3 coming to my house like in 2 days.
Oh my god.
I guess one thing I have is like people who like try and be like super like trendy almost, like this is everything online, I'm gonna be that, right? Like to me that's
okay. Hold on, let me. Damn,
just a little bit like extra.
I was about to look it up.
My
what
personal
they
ick
like for real.
is watching someone like chase after a quarter that they dropped and it's like rolling away, and I'm like, that's really embarrassing for you. Like,
I think small things like that, like the quarter running away, I don't get that, and I'm like, it's people just being human. I get an ick from people that generally say that. So yeah, I guess I just like people that comment on small things like that. Just people
She's
being
so
people.
nice.
I hate when people will post a birthday post for someone and it's like an essay and it's like
I hate that.
Why don't you just
guys, why are you calling me out?
Like why don't you just
Only
text
for my
the
best
person
friend.
that? Like why do we all have to read this like paragraph essay? Like
or when they post their mom or
I don't
something,
do
or like
that.
a parent that doesn't follow them, obviously they're like, you've done all this. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
do
That's weird because they won't even send that to their mom. They just post it on what you call it. your mom don't got you on Snapchat, Instagram, or Facebook, or whatever. She's not gonna see none of this, so just send that to your mama. Feel me? It's important to drink.
A lot of like kids who do go out a lot, like smoke and drink. They also know a lot of people if they're like at these parties, like they're having fun. Good for them, I guess.
Yeah, as bad as it is to say, everybody do it, bro. That's why I didn't really fit in, bro. All through high school, I looked at everybody who did stuff like that weird, and I didn't hang out with any of them. They asked me if I smoke. I'd be like, nah. You drink? Nah, bro, you're lame. Okay. I can have the same amount of fun as you, and I'm sober. I don't have to be drunk. I don't have to be high to have fun. That's y'all issue. Yeah.
My school has
Hold on,
also
can I
started
mute
to
the-
like
can I-
be very aware that it's a big issue. So if they see you, you're like suspended for a week. People still do it, and it's almost like the people who do it want to do it more now. Because if you get away with it, it's a lot cooler now. Because it's so much harder to get away with
Oh, yeah,
it.
he definitely
that
did.
like if
What do you mean? Like doing it at school or like?
Oh yeah.
At,
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, it's like all day.
I think like this type of like these activities are kind of ingrained in like high school
Yeah,
culture.
he
like
definitely
it's,
got him a little
like,
vape pen. He be blowing mango juice. He be blowing mango lemon and stuff.
very normal,
Definitely got him
I'd
a
say,
vape.
amongst like teenagers. But like you can really tell when someone like wants people to know that they do it, or like the people that
Yeah.
post about it outwardly or like do stuff like that. Like that's weird.
You can't be popular and be disabled.
Cap.
Wait.
I think it's possible if you're disabled to like have people who like you, but especially like when it comes to mental disabilities, it is significantly harder. I've known people.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not
who are,
gonna speak
like,
on
the
this
autism
topic, but that's
spectrum
cow.
or who have developmental disabilities. It's just like, it's gonna be so much harder for you to like have to fit in.
When you said autism, that like really, I think that like that made me remember. I had this really, really close friend in elementary school. She was on the spectrum, and she was bullied like ruthlessly.
She had
Like,
to
it was
clarify.
So
I said
bad.
clarify, bro.
And
said-
no one really wanted to talk to her, and it was really just me and her every time we had recess. So yeah, it was definitely just hard for her to have friends and be liked, and let alone be popular.
At my school, there was this girl, and she was disabled. I don't know what she had, but she was definitely popular. I'd say like everyone in school knew her. She would get invited to football games. She went to prom. She went to homecoming. So I wouldn't say you can't be disabled and be popular. Like
Someone could be popular because they're a really cool person to hang out with, but I feel like in my experience, when there are people with mental disabilities who are popular, it's not really because people necessarily are like,
Why you ain't tell me I had this on my
invite
face,
them to
bro?
my house and we hang out. It's more so just everybody sort of has this understanding of like they're going through something, so we're not gonna we'll sort of uplift them so that way they feel more welcomed.
I think that's very true. Like where like if like somebody who like stands out for some reason, like whether that's like a disability or they have a huge scar or something, like they become part of your name. Like they are tied to like who you are.
I think the consensus is that yeah, they can be popular, but everyone's really like infantilizing them. Like, oh, they're so cute. Look how they don't understand those comments that are like.
They're backhanded.
Yeah, they're really backhanded.
They are, yeah.
And so yeah, they're popular, but definitely not positively.
Teens are mean.
Oh yeah.
I think teens are just naturally mean.
Yeah.
Honestly, especially at this age when you're going through so many changes in your body and your life. I think it just kind of makes sense that we're mean.
So judgmental too.
Yeah, we're
everyone
really
is. Like, we all judge each
judgmental.
other. That's just the
That's just
truth.
being a human.
Oh my
honestly.
God.
It's like
you
you're
guys.
learning right now, and it's like we have like a lot of mood swings, and like sometimes we might just come off as rude to others.
I like to think.
Bro, teens are mean, bro. Bro, somebody said something so crazy to me, bro. I remember it to this day, bro. I don't even want to say it, bro. Just know he said the most craziest thing to me, bro. I'm like, bro, I thought you was my friend. Why are you saying that to me? Like, bro, he had to have been thinking about this for like a month, cause it was like, bro, he didn't stutter. He didn't stutter once when he said it. He said, bro, I felt, bro, my heart dropped, bro. I felt it in my feet, bro. I looked at him. I was like, dang, bro, my fault, bro. My bad.
We're all just like teenagers, like trying to get through high school.
Let's all hug it out.
If y'all like how I reacted to this video, make sure to put notifications so when you notify when I see y'all in the next video. Let's get a leg up.